Okay, so these are the injections. I wanted to show you guys how this is done. It's a little bit backwards, but that's okay. So we already washed our hands and everything, and we also put on hand sanitizer just to be safe. I'm also going to take an alcohol pad and wipe my belly. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see this very much, but I have to do one on this side and one on this side now that my meds have been increased. Kind of dirty today. We spent the whole day out with the monkeys. Okay. So we have one container of the diluent, and we have 2 meds, 2 different doses. So we pop the taps off of the top of these meds and wipe the tops of them with alcohol pads. Make sure they're nice and clean. And then we have 2 different needles. They give us one that's an insulin needle. That's going to be what's going into my stomach. And then we have a separate needle that we're going to use to pull the liquid out of the bottles. So you have to twist one of them off, put the other one on. We pump a little bit of air into the container, so that way it pretty much pulls the liquid out by itself and we don't have to do a whole lot of work. Sometimes it doesn't work, and other times it's perfect. Is it still going by itself? The hardest part is filling the needle, since, you know, they just give it to any old Joe like myself. No medical experience, so it's a little bit of an adventure getting it done right, but you learn. Now we're injecting the diluent into the follicle hormones, follicle stimulating hormones. Oh, it's So after putting all the diluent into the one container, we fill the needle back up with the solution, and we have to put it into the next container. Get me to hold it. And shake it, shake it, shake it. Get it all mixed together. And then it fills up by itself again. And the joy is we get to do this all in a hotel room where we have maid service come in and clean every day. So that's fun, probably thinking that we're doing a bunch of drugs and whatnot with needles and stuff hanging around. Alright, so after getting all of that in, we need to change the needle back to this needle, since this is the one that we'll be injecting with. We don't push the air out of it until, because I dropped it. So we don't push the air out until we put the new needle on, just because you save some solution that way. Because the needle does hold an itty-bitty little bit of solution. So now we push the air out of the needle, make sure there's no air going into my stomach. And you can see a little bit of solution, so all the air is out of the needle. Now, injection number 1. Usually I sit down to do this, but to show you, I will stand up. I've already wiped my belly down as I showed you, but we'll do it again. Alright, so I pinch the little fat, and we do it like about ½ an inch from the belly button, not very far away at all. It's great when you have a little bit of belly fat like myself. No pain, no problems, just an insulin needle. I'm terrified of needles, so I was super scared when all this happened. But, doesn't hurt at all, actually, so much better than I thought. So now we're done with injection number 1.